Well, that time already. Hello. I was just, of course, looking up some stuff. And before you know it, it's 1:30, right? Let's see here. We've got the right thing even going on here. All right. Oh, if you're joining, make sure that you're at least saying hello so I know that you're on and watching. And I thought today we would continue showing some new products. Maybe not like new to be released, but new for here. So yeah, let me know if you're joining. Hello, Dagny and Lori and Auntie. Hello. How are you ladies doing today? It was sure a nice evening out last night. I don't know if anybody was out, but it was beautiful. We were up at the ski hill till, well, I left there about 9 last night, but it was beautiful out. It was perfect for skiing. Not for me, I don't ski, but for the skiers it was great. Oh yes, a mini retreat. I did read about that. Perfect. Well, that's good. That's good to be out crafting and doing a few things. I made a list of demos that I'm going to have available at the retreat, so I just need to kind of work through those and confirm last minute sort of details, and yeah, so I'm excited for that. Ooh, getting a newer car. Well, that'll be nice. It's nice when you can have something a little bit more dependable, hey? Yeah, so next weekend, no live stream, unfortunately, unless I could get some Wi-Fi to work in Mexico, but don't count on it. So no live next Saturday, just so that you are aware. And I may have a chance to post that as a reminder, but I may not. So hopefully everyone will just remember about it. All right. Some other newer product. Let's see, what do I want to start with here? I'm going to start with these ones. I'll do some 8x8s that I have, I think. And Dagny, the rest of your items arrived yesterday. Yes, thank you very much. The rest of your embellishment items arrived yesterday, so I will make sure to get them off to your courier service before I leave, just so that you know, and then we can get squared up at a different point. I'm not worried about that. But hello Wanda, yes, I just emailed you back. Did you receive it? And I was going to send you a picture, but I could show online if you want that. So just let me know while we're going along here. Okay, so let's switch my camera. All right, so I kind of try now lately to bring in a little bit of different sizes of paper. I try not to focus so much on 12x12s because I know that a lot of people have gotten away from, you know, the scrapbooking of the big pages. So I'm trying to bring in some other sizes. And Craft Consortium, which is a company I really like, has started to bring out theirs in 8x8 sizes. So I ordered some of these, which I think are really, really beautiful. And you know, I've had a ton of these ink drop ones in the store in the past, and I just love them. And so the fact that now they're in an 8x8 is just great. I just love that the patterns will be shrunk down a little bit to the 8x8 size. So I don't know if that's something that everybody knows about or realizes, but when you get pads that are smaller than 12x12, a lot of time it's not just like an 8x8 piece has been cut out of the bigger sheet. The sheet has actually been shrunk proportionately to be that smaller size. And sometimes that's nice because the patterns could be then a smaller size as well and not so big and overbearing, right? So this one is called Ocean. Beautiful. And again, these are all already on the website. So if you're interested, you can head over onto the website, have that up in a separate tab on your Safari or your Google or whatever you're using, and you can just add to cart as we're going through. So this one's Candy. I think I have a couple others, but those will be ones that I received a while ago, so I don't have those out, but I like this one. This one's really nice. And there is, what, 3 of each pattern, I think? Yes, 3 of each pattern. So double-sided, so you get a different pattern on each side, which is really beautiful. Hi, Lori! Nice of you to join. You haven't been on for a while, so it's good that you're here. So yes, 8x8. Ooh, look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, I can't imagine. It's just amazing. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. I mean, you could take the time to actually do this with alcohol inks and create these yourself, but why when you could just buy the paper already completed for you? Okay, so this one's ink drops and it's called Candy. And then I went a little bit different in getting away from the ink drops. I went to some grunge, and so this is light tones for grunge, but it's beautiful too. So solid colors, so yellow, so you get, or it's a little bit more worn looking on one side, and then this side is not as worn looking. I'll lift it up because I know yellow is kind of hard to see. Oh, maybe I could turn my light on. I wonder if that would, this way. I'm trying to figure out my light here. There we go. Ooh. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Oh, just wait, there we go. It was like on a warm tone. So yellow, and then this one here, let's actually turn it to a different. Oh, and then there's this one, which is like a lime green on the back, but like peach on the other side. So you see how one side's kind of sanded down and made it look really worn, and then the other side's a little bit more solid, even though it's still kind of that grunge pattern. Ooh, look at this one's nice. That one's really nice. And I love that there's 3 of each. I think that is spectacular. Ooh, and there's, now we're getting into the, you know, the nice green tones. Ooh, this one's kind of nice. It almost has like a linen or a denim look in the background. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you go. You can see kind of how it looks textured, but yet it's completely smooth. Nice. Oh, and then this one, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so light tones grunge, okay? So that's what I have in from Craft Consortium at the moment. Okay, then I'm going to do these. Let's see these. Okay, so I don't know if anybody, I think I showed these before when I had them. They kind of weren't really a hugely popular, well, they were popular. I sold out of them right away, but I'm not sure if people were as aware of them as I would have maybe liked them to be. So I ordered these. You get 12 tag sheets, they're called. Now, when I had them in before, I had them in an 8.5 by 11, so they were a bigger size. And you received the 9 tags on the page, but they were a bigger size. Now, when I ordered these in a kit, I thought, oh, great, that's good. You get kind of an assortment of them rather than buying them individually sheets. However, I didn't realize these were going to be reduced down to 8 by 5.5. So you still get all these different tags in there, tag sheets, but now they're smaller size, the tags, which is cute for your mini albums and different things. So there's ones that are like just an easy rectangle to cut out. There's some that would require a little bit more fussy cutting. And then there's ones that actually are in the shape of a tag. Let's see, I'm trying to get this in here so I can show you. Yeah, so like here, you know, they're actually the shape of a tag. I would like to try to open these, but it's gonna rip the... Let me just try here. I'll try to do this one. And if somebody gets this pack that's been opened, I apologize that I pulled it out to show on camera. So this one is called Feminine and Floral. This one is called Vintage Grunge and Things. Like I said, there's 12 sheets. They're $11.95, so it kind of works out to about $1 a sheet. But here you go. This is what it's like. So I can get these, and I may still order some in the larger size. Let me see, what can I put here? Here's a Distress Oxide pad, so you can see about the size comparison. All right, so the tag itself would be a 3 by 1 5/8, but super cute. And they're single-sided, so you don't have to worry about cutting something on the back that you that you don't want to cut. So we've got this one, really nice. Just let me know if you need it brought up so you could see better. This one's cute, and you even get a few little tiny sentiments you could cut out. Adventure is waiting on the other side of an idea. Out with the old, new, and out with the new and in with the old. It's cute. All right, this one's very beautiful. Live life to the fullest. Stay humble, work hard, be kind. In the end, all we become is stories. Ooh, this blue one's very nice. Here's a Christmas one. That's kind of nice to have the different varieties, right? This one's a little bit more of like the women and feminine. I think this one's called Teal something. No measure of time without you will be long enough, but we'll start with forever. Oh, there you go, hey? And this one's very pretty. This one's like a musical one. Very nice. And then this one. Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. So those are all the ones included. I won't open the other one just because, like I said, I don't want to rip the tag part. But so I have a few of each of these. They're very, very, very cute. Very cool for all your projects. And yeah, I was surprised when they came in the smaller size, but I feel like those could be of a big benefit as well, rather than the bigger ones, which would be, you know, maybe better, maybe worse, I don't know. But so 3 of each of these are in stock at the moment. So go online, pick those up. Okay, and then those are from 3/4 Designs, and then I do have some other papers from 3/4 Designs that I'll go through. What's our time here? Okay. So this one I would have probably ordered big and in a 12 by 12, but they were out, so I had to settle for the 8 by 8. So this one is called Sunflower Elixir, and so this is the only one in this company that I have an 8 by 8 right now, but I love the sunflowers and I just couldn't pass it up. So I'll just kind of flip through quick so you can see. And there's a tiny bit of glare on there. I think you get 2 of each. Does it say on here? Doesn't really say. 12 single-sided sheets. Oh, pretty, hey? This would be really nice. You could do tons of different things with this. It's really beautiful. I'll kind of flip through these a little quick just because I have other ones to get to. So, is that the same as the front one? No. Oh. And then you have cut-aparts, which are cute. I always like having that as an option, right? Some puppies and some kitties. More just plain backgrounds. And then cut-aparts, fussy cutting on the very back sheet. Yes, they do have a bit of a glossy finish. They do. Nobody has ordered the glue. Oh, I did have one customer that actually ordered the glue press, and that's the reason I brought it in, Wanda. I haven't heard back from her, but she has really bad hands, like quite bad, to the point where it's not even arthritis, but her hands are almost a little bit deformed. And I have not heard anything negative back from her, so I'm assuming that she loves it. And I know when I was using it, it seemed very, very easy to use, to press. And I know there's a ton of people that have been using them, so I feel like it's a good thing. But if I do hear feedback from anybody, I definitely will let you know. Oops, sorry for the big bang. I'm throwing things down on my floor here to clean out my space. Okay, so 3/4 designs. I have 4 new paper packs. Which one am I going to start with? Let's start with this one. Blush Indulgence, this one is called. Blush Indulgence. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, they always put that little safety sticker right where I have to open the pack. So if anybody gets a pack that has that sticker like ripped through the middle, I apologize. It's only because I opened up the pack to show on live stream. So hello, Michelle, how are you? All right, so Blush Indulgence from 3/4 Designs. And these ones actually, I mean, they're not glossy as they have a sheen. That last one kind of did, but these ones are, I wouldn't say these were glossy. I wouldn't consider them glossy. So on the back of the title sheet, you actually get a patterned piece, which is nice. And then I'll just flip through the pages so you can see. These are single-sided. Single-sided. I'll kind of lift them up a little bit so you can see. Let's see, can I zoom out on my camera a little bit? So you can kind of get a better look at the whole page. These are big. My camera is not high enough up. All right, here you go. Yes, I can put one away for you, Kim, yes. So Blush Indulgence, this one is called. And on the bottom of each page on the zip strip, is that what you guys call it? The zip strip? I don't know. I don't know what it's technically called, but that's what I call it, this little piece. They have a little quote on the bottom of each one. So, you know, that just makes good use of the page as well to give you that little, it's really pretty. It's like coral, grays, some like old paper type, which I would say like a antique linen kind of a look. You know, the blacks, which are really cool to be added in, a bit of a lighter yellow, pink color. So it's a really nice color combination. Here's your cut apart sheets. Another solid. And then you have these smaller pieces, which are 4 by 12, right? Almost 4, not quite. 3 3/4 by 12. So they're just these little pieces. They're single-sided as well, but just to give you something a little extra. And they're different patterns than what's included in the 12 by 12. So a couple pattern sheets. What's around these? Oh, here's another pattern sheet. So 3 pattern sheets, like just pattern like that, and then 3 cut apart sheets. So 2 of them that are straightforward, straight lines for cutting, and then 1 that would be a fussy cutting. But look at those flowers. Isn't that amazing? Who would have ever thought? I would never actually think to put like a antique linen with like a light gray, like Lost Shadow or Hickory Smoke. I wouldn't think to put those together, but look at how pretty they are. Oh, and then these are die cuts that punch out, so I'm going to have to be very careful. So you've got 2 sheets of die cuts, which are actually cut. You just punch them out. You can see this one's starting to fall out. So no fussy cutting. And look at these, what they come with. Like, that's very beautiful. And then this is the back sheet, but you get a patterned piece on it. And then you also get, let me just sort of put these back together here so that I can flip this because I don't want those ones falling apart. So when you get it on the back, you actually get page layout ideas. Right? Love this. It's beautiful. All right. So there's that one, which was called Blush Indulgence. Next, I will do this one, Melancholy Era, it's called. Oh, I must have already looked at this one. I don't think I showed this one last time, did I? But my tag was already ripped, so I must have looked through it at some point. Okay, so Melancholy Era, and it is... Well, it's got that kind of antique linen sort of look too, and then like almost like a stormy sky color. Look at that, it almost matches. Okay, so here is the cut aparts. These would be fussy cut. Okay, they would be fussy cut ones. Extra patterned ones. All right. I must have tore this one apart because everything's out of the way that it's supposed to be come in the pack. So a little bit of greens, some blues, some of that vintage yellow kind of a color. Really pretty. It is really pretty. Lots of text on here. You know, these sort of almost like a ghost type of stamping technique. Look at that. Film, negative, real. The nice thing about this is you could just put your pictures on and you'd be done. So for somebody that, you know, maybe if you needed a quick scrapbook, right? Or you're newer to scrapbooking and you want to kind of get into it and still kind of be in the trend, these would be perfect for this. Okay, your other another cut apart sheet. Here is this one. And then is this the back sheet? Yes, so this is what's on the very back sheet where you have the page layout ideas. So they do give you extra patterns on the front and back. And then again, these, see, they didn't used to give you these that were already die cut. They never used to do this. So on these newer packs, you get this as well, which is nice. And these ones are, I should tell you the price on them, $29.95 for these sets. Okay, and you get, how many papers on here? 8 12 by 12 themed papers, 4 12 by 12 pattern papers, so 12 altogether. 2 printed on the back covers, 6 offcut strips with photo mats and elements and words, and then the 2 die cut sheets that are 8.5 by 11. All right, so that one was called Melancholy Era. Now this one's an older pack, I do believe. Oh, maybe not, because it's got these same embellishment ones. All right, well, Dusky Floral, this one is called. Ooh, I'm going to probably take you guys over. But I know you all love new stuff, especially paper. Who doesn't love paper, hey? So Dusky Floral. This one's like a, maybe, would you say a burnt orange color? And then this dark, dark navy blue. And now this one's a little bit glossier. So I think sometimes it depends. It must obviously depend on the paper pack. Because that one would definitely be glossier. I mean, you can see the reflection, right? So here's your, oh, let me turn them this way. Because I think they fit in the camera a little bit better this way. Okay, so you get, these are, I guess, what they call the offcuts, right? See, that sums it up right there, the colors in this pack. Amazing. Blue leaves, another offcut, random pattern, some tags. Love Yourself First, Bloom and Grow, Perfectly Imperfect. Okay. Get that off of there just so that, beautiful. Oh, that one's really nice too. I love that. So you can see the top to the bottom. And again, so some of them don't have a, some of them just show down here, like this shows what sort of the pattern, the color palette would be, which is nice. Then you could match it up with your inks. Some of these ones have that rather than the little quote on the bottom, but there is quite a few of them that have the quote on the bottom as well. Really nice. And this one, just tell me if you, oh, hi Pam, how are you? We are just showing new product today. Am I going too slow? Am I going too fast? You guys aren't saying much, so. Make sure if you're watching too that you pop on and just say hello so that I know you're out there watching with us. Okay, so Dusky Floral, this one's called. All right, so here is the back page. So you get this nice striped, and then here are your die cut pieces that do not need to be fussy cut, that are actually already, you just have to punch them out. See, these ones are kind of falling out already. So beautiful. My gosh, look at those. That is, wow. I mean, would you think to put those colors together? Because I don't think I would think to put these colors together. Really beautiful. I mean, sometimes I feel like I would just want to get a paper pack just simply to have that idea of those colors together. Ah, nice. I know, I love that burnt orange color too. It's kind of almost a mixture between a burnt orange and like a coral, deep kind of a coral color. All right, and then the last one from 3/4 Designs, called Peaceful Illusions. Peaceful Illusions. Oh, bags are not safe for children under 10 years. Do not allow children to play with the bags or place bags over face or head. Plastic bags are a suffocation risk. I mean, sometimes if that has to actually be said, you gotta wonder what's going wrong with the world, right? Like, that's my 2 cents. All right, Peaceful Illusions. This is a very unique one. I know, Pam, I agree. I would rather have them already punched or able to just be cut out or pushed out than to fussy cut. But you'd be surprised. There are people that actually do like to fussy cut. So here's the pattern on the front of the title page. It's a little bit more green than what it's showing up on the camera. It's showing up a bit more whiter on the camera, but it's a bit more green. It's more like a lettuce green color. Vellum paper with leaf designs. So Ramona, are you talking about like an 8.5 by 11 piece of vellum with a leaf design on it? Ciao Bella, I think it is, has some vellum papers out. You could check them. 49 and Market has some acetate leaves that come separate, like in as ephemera. So there's a whole package of little leaves that come in a certain color that are acetate, not vellum, but check into that as well. And I can just let me know and I can order you and whatever you like. Oof. Does anybody like toadstools, mushrooms? So these are your punch outs. Okay. All right, here's your offcuts, which I don't know. I don't really understand maybe why they do this, but hey, whatever. So 49 and Market, look up them for the acetate leaves. And Ciao Bella has brought out a new line of vellum papers. I don't know if they call them vellum. Let me see if I can look it up really quick what their actual names of that is called, because I don't know if they just list them vellum papers or not. I'll look that up in just a sec. So here we go. Trying to just push these up so you get the whole page. Oh, here's the other offcuts that would need to be cut out. Really pretty. I don't mind fussy cutting if it's just a few things, but I don't want to have a whole pack that you have to fussy cut. Oh, and in saying that, remind me before I finish, because I have a bit of a solution for making fussy cutting easier. So Peaceful Illusions, again, is what this one is called. Let me see for Ciao Bella here. I'm just kind of going on my computer here while I'm doing this. Sorry. All right. Very nice. Ooh, I love it. I mean, I just think if you had little gnomes or something, my goodness, this would be so cute. Wow. Very cute. I don't know, what else could you do with this kind of a paper with these mushrooms? You think, I guess you could put flower pictures, like if you were taking pictures of your flower gardens or just your gardening that you were doing. What else? What else do you guys think you could use this kind of paper for? I guess any kind of spring pictures would be okay. Animals, you could put pictures of your animals, your pets on here. Would I think be cute? And the birds. I wonder if that's a real bird. Like, I wonder if there is birds out in nature that have these colors on them. If they pulled from the actual bird for this color palette. It'd be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? And of course, this company is out of New Zealand. So in New Zealand, maybe they do have birds that look like that. Hey, isn't that beautiful? So again, this paper is a bit more glossy. Vellum. What's that stuff called? Oh, they do. Fussy Cut Vellum Paper Pack. They do call it that through Ciao Bella. They also do a ton of rice paper, Ramona. I don't know if rice paper would work. It's different than vellum, I know. But they have a ton of rice paper, so you can always check into that as well if that's something that may work for you rather than the vellum. Look at these big tags. Those are like 6, 5.5 by 3. You could get these 6 and just do a mini album just with those 6 big tags. And the back would be blank, but you could easily ink them, stamp on them, distress them. You could even use your offcut papers that they give you in the packs and put it on the back here and thicken it up. Really cute. Cool. Okay, and then here's just more of your plain patterns. And then this is the back. And then I love how they always give you layout ideas. So it does make scrapbooking super easy if you are new to scrapbooking. You know, all you'd which the one I was going to say, which makes it super easy, but you would still have to kind of be innovative enough to figure out, you know, what pieces they used and how they cut them out and different things. So, I mean, you would have to be a little bit creative, I guess, or at least be willing to sort of try to figure out, you know, where that came from, right? All right, so that's 3/4 designs. That's all I have from them right now for new stuff. I think I have quite a bit existing on my website for them. I do like 3/4 designs, and I always love companies that are not like from the US. Not that I'm knocking the US, but I do like the overseas paper packs because they're just different, right? All right, now I need to clean. I need to clean and do some rearranging. Hopefully that doesn't slam down. Okay, a couple other, did I do this one? Oh yeah, I did do that. I think I showed that Mandela stencil last time. Okay, so just kind of an offset, a rubber stamp. So this would be like a red rubber stamp. It's gray, but it is like a red rubber stamp, and it is called French Script. So it's just would be one of these stamps if you were doing, you know, kind of a mixed media type look. It would, you know, you could just ink bits of it and stamp it down, and I thought it was just a really cool background stamp. So yes, absolutely, Ramona, perfect. So I have this one, and it is $15.95, and it is I don't even know if it would be a 4x6. Well, the actual stamp is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, maybe 5 1/2. So I guess they would technically classify it as like a 4x6, but it's not quite that size. So there's that one. And then the last one, which I thought was very cool when I came across it, from Creative Expressions. I've actually been looking at Creative Expressions quite a bit more lately. They seem to really be coming out with some really unique items. I wonder if it shows where they are out of. Oh, this says the UK. Made in the UK. So, look at this die set. You get 9 dies. And the tags are almost look like they're torn paper. I'll show you the actual dies because you might be able to see the edges a little bit better. So you can see how it's really rugged. And then you also get the little pieces to go over top so that you can make your tag look, you know, unique. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes of tags. They are all that torn look. 2 of these are just perfect circles, and then 2 of them do have the torn look as well. $26.95. Just, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of getting drawn towards tags lately too. So when I saw this, I thought that's really cool. And honestly, $26.95, that's a really good price point, because some of this in other companies would be closer to $40. So another thing I like about Creative Expressions is they've got a really good price point. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna just leave other things, and maybe we'll have another reveal when I come back from Mexico. But for now, I think we'll just leave it at that. Yes, Ramona, if there's something that you want, for sure, let me know and I can look into it. I might not be able to get to it right away, but I can look into it. But however, look into those companies. What other companies might have vellum? And for leaves, I don't know. Pattern vellum is not easy to find right now. Vellum is becoming more popular. It's kind of having a bit of a resurgent. But yeah, if I think of something, I can message you, okay? Wanda, before you leave, I was gonna show you the fussy cutting item. And before you go, do you want me to open up the Misty and show you, or I do have a picture I can send you, but I can easily open the package if you'd like. But for fussy cutting, I don't know if anybody has seen these tools, and I'm gonna have to demo it at one point, but I'm gonna just show you. So I need to now put my, oops. Oh, okay, sorry. You know me and technology. All right, okay, so let's go this one first, then this one, then this one. All right, so back to this. So from, how does everybody say this? The first way, number one, vote number one if this is how you say it. Stamperia. Vote number 2 if you say Stamperia, because I don't know how to pronounce this. So anyway, this is a ceramic cutter pen. I have had other ones in the store. I can't remember the brand of it, unfortunately, though. And so I wonder if it shows you on here. It's like, works like a pen, so it's like you actually pop it up and down just like a retractable pen. And then it has a little tiny blade. I'm just trying to show you the picture here. It has a little tiny blade. And so instead of, number 2, so Stamperia, that's how everybody has said it. I always said Stamperia, and then somebody said to me, no, it's Stamperia. So I don't know. I guess if it doesn't matter to you guys, it doesn't matter to me. If I'm saying it wrong and it bothers you, just let me know. So anyway, this is a cutter. So do you see this wavy line here? That's how thin it cuts. And so basically what you do with it is you use it as if you would use a pen. So here, or a pencil, okay? I have my pencil. And let's see, do I have a, let's see if I have something. I can show you how it works. Okay, how about this? How about, let's see if I can find one of these papers that we just had. Okay, this isn't a great example, but let's just say that you know, had this flower right here and you wanted to cut it out. I'll lift it up a little bit better. So, you know, normally you would take your scissors and you would try to follow around as best you could, right? I'm trying to get it as close as I can to show you. So, you know, it has these little bumps in here. And then you have to try to get your scissors in here and you have to try to go around, right? So how this little ceramic cutter works is you just drag it just as if you were outlining it with a pencil or a pen. You just drag it. I'm not sure how hard you have to push on it because I've never used one before, but I will look into it and maybe do a demo. But you just drag it around just as if you were outlining. So it's meant for, you know, anybody who doesn't like fussy cutting. It makes it easier because really it's way easier to just draw a line around it, right? And then it's also supposed to make it easier if you do have trouble with your hands, if you have arthritis, or if you know, just don't have the mobility that you used to. These are supposed to work really, really well. Now, this is one of the items in the first Maker's Box. So if you don't know about the Maker's Box, I have mentioned it the last few times on the live stream, but this is one of the items. So I was going to leave it to be a surprise, the items in the Maker Box, but I thought because the whole fussy cutting thing came up, I wanted to show you this and let you know that in the first Maker's Box that's going to be sent out on April 1st, so when I get back, this is one of the items. So it's a brand new item. Stamperia just brought it out. This was the first time I was even able to order it. So it's a brand new product and it is going to be in the Maker's Box. Now it's not going to be for sale outside of that until after the Maker Boxes are sold. So right now I have 6 Maker Boxes in stock ready to go, and that's just one of the items. There's more items, and there is and most of the items are new releases for the first box. So you should be excited to get. Yes, explain the Maker's Box quickly because I'm holding you guys up. The first box will be sent out April 1st. It costs $110.95. Full of tons of product. I want to say I have maybe 7 or 8 different products in there. Once you purchase one, it's technically like a subscription kit, but there's no obligation. So once you order one, the next one will be released in 3 months. And after you've purchased your one, that's like your ticket in. Every Maker's Box after that, until you stop, is only $64.95. So that's quite a huge savings, and the products never change. The amount of products and the quantity, well, so the value, I guess, stays the same, about the $110.95, but in consecutive months after, you only need to pay $64.95. And as long as you continue, you always pay $64.95. If you skip a month or miss a month, you start back at the $110.95, and then it repeats on the $64.95 after that. Does that make sense to everybody? I know it's maybe a little confusing, but I hope that makes sense. They are live on the website. You can go right now and order your first one so that it'll be shipping out when I get back on April 1st. And it's, so now you know the sneak peek. The ceramic pen cutter is in there. There is other items, like I said, the ones that are just newly released. There is actually something from 3/4 Designs in there. I'm just trying to peek in there in my little stash to see what else is in there. I don't want to give away too much because it's pretty cool. So go online right now. Yes, I do. I only have 6 right now. I didn't know how popular this would be, so I wanted to kind of limit it until I knew. And if there is a higher demand than 6, I will increase the next ones to have more quantity. But at the moment, there is only 6 available. So if this is something you're interested in, you need to get on it because it is hot commodity. And let me tell you, I haven't used that ceramic pen cutter, but I've seen reviews and I've actually talked to customers who have used them before, and they say that they're great. So get it while you can. And honestly, to get the value in the later makers boxes, and you can save up for 3 months and only pay the $64.95. That's a pretty huge savings. And I'm going to try to have mostly new released products in there. The odd time, you know, you might get some score tape, or you might get something that's more of a favorite or a tried and true. But for the most part, I'm always going to try to have new product in there. I actually have some already coming for the next one. So yeah, it's exciting. So I'm leaving you with that. Register for the retreat if you haven't already. It is also online, and that'll be a May long weekend. The makers boxes are online. Make sure you get in on that before they're sold out. And all the product I showed you today is online. So for 2 weeks, I won't see you, but I will be back in 2 weeks. Have a great time until I see you again. Enjoy the weather, which I think is supposed to be better. And please message me if you have any questions, and I will do my best to get back to you. So take care, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, Wanda, I need to show you that really quick. Just really quick. If you have to go, you can go, but I just want to show Wanda the Memory Maker really quick. The Memory Misty, she has a question for me about the hinges on it. So I want to show her that really quick. But everybody else, feel free to get going if you have to. I totally understand. So you asked if the hinges were metal, and honestly, I just received this direct from my Sweet Petunia. So, oops, I pushed the wrong button. Shocking that I pushed the wrong button here. All right. So take that out of the way. So if there's a newer version than this, they did not send me that. Let's see if I can show you. So right there. So there is a metal pin that goes in there. The actual hinge itself, I would say, is a thick plastic, but there is a metal pin that goes in the middle of that. So I don't know if that's what you were asking about. I don't know if the actual whole hinge is supposed to be metal. I'm not sure. I just received this order about 2-3 weeks ago direct from my Sweet Petunia. So if there is a newer one, they did not send that to me. This one does have the little spot for the magnetic bar, so it has that, but that is what it is. So I'm not sure if that's what you were looking for or not, but that is what I have in stock. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. I so appreciate you all, as always.